Next up, we have our current student representative, Francisco Lopez. He's from the class of 2019. He's from Honduras. He's currently working as the associate at Taiwan Mobile, Taigeda, as the corporate development department. He was also the captain, the previous captain for the IMBA Dragon Boat program. He's going to share with us the 8 tips I wish someone had told me before starting the IMBA.
Hi everyone. So my name is Francisco Lopez. My Chinese name is Zhang Zhenxuan. Today I'm here because I was asked by the organizers if I wanted to share some of my advice of how I made my experience in the IMBA much better. So first, a little bit about myself. I got 4 names actually. Francisco Javier Lopez Santos. I'm from Honduras. I'm 26-year-old. I studied economics and finance bachelor's degree in the United States and Panama. I speak English, Spanish, 还有一点点中文. I love to read news, business articles, outdoor activities, helping other people, inspirational quotes, memes, IMBA, of course. That's why I'm here. I would describe myself as an economist. I'm interested in emerging markets and capital allocation. That's some of what I do at Taigeda right now. So when Jean reached out to me, she said, Francisco, okay, so if you want to make this speech, you have 7 minutes and you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I was like, really? Whatever I want? And as more I thought about it, I had a lot of freedom to choose my topic. So I said, okay, what is something that is least likely to be talked about by the other speakers and that could serve you well if you choose to join this program or any other program? So I'm here to inspire you guys. Just like Uncle Ben inspired Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. Here today, I'm here with the responsibility to inspire you guys. Now, let's get this party started. First things I would say is create win-win situations. In our every course, we have team activities. We have to present projects. We have to create homeworks together, and this presents a lot of difficulties. We don't have the same schedule. We don't have the same work experience. We don't have the same backgrounds. We speak different languages, and it's just a big mess, you know. If you don't try to make win-win situations that works the best for the team, then it's going to be a very, very challenging time. For instance, I worked before with Howard in some group projects, and then he works full-time. I didn't work full-time, I worked part-time. So I had more time available. And then we managed the workload of the team in regards to that. And so the different people in the team agreed that some people would do better doing this, more work, and some people will do a little bit less, but would help out in some other ways, either with the organization or would do the presentation. And so maybe the work they put in wasn't as much, but then you would compensate in some other way that would make people feel like they won. So negotiation is the art of letting them have your way. This means create a situation where you win, the other people win, and you as a team win. Okay? The next one is be resourceful. We have a lot of knowledge in our heads. If you don't know how to use it and offer it to other people, then the other people might never know that you know this or that you can do this. So show other people how can you help. Tell them this quote. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. That applies with interpersonal relationships as well. If you saw Squid Game, in this scenario, the grandpa, the old guy, he comes and tells them the strategy that they should be doing. And if he hadn't spoken up, they would have died there. So this is what I mean. In the teams, try to be resourceful, try to offer people some help, and you will be gladly surprised that people are willing to help you back all the time. Now, this one is a tough one because sometimes we see that some people are a little bit more shy to ask questions in class. And when I came here to this program, in my bachelor's degree, I didn't ask that many questions. But here I made it a personal goal to be proactive in class, ask questions, let professors know that I'm listening to them, let everybody else know what I know and what I can contribute. And I was gladly surprised that after every class, when I participated, some person would come up to me and say, hey, thank you for asking that question. I was thinking about the same thing, you know? And they would maybe want to talk further about the topic. So this is very valuable. As a TA, I'm also TA of economics here in our IMBA program. And this is the most challenging thing that I find. I try to encourage the students to ask me questions because I'm not sure if what I'm telling them is valuable because I don't get any feedback. So if they ask me questions, I know what they're thinking about, and then next time, I can prepare better to address the kind of things that they will be interested about. So this is a big important part of the IMBA. Now, get comfortable getting uncomfortable. You're gonna face a lot of people with different backgrounds, different nationalities, different languages. It's gonna be a lot of uncomfortable situations. But you gotta remember that this is how it's supposed to be. This is why we're here. This is a growth environment, and growth cannot happen if we don't get uncomfortable. So maybe you like that the way I'm presenting right now, but before IMBA, I didn't used to speak in public that much at all. And so I appreciate the opportunity to be able to be here, to practice my public speaking skills, practice my language skills. I tried to speak a little bit of Chinese with my Taiwanese classmates. I tried very diverse things like rowing, dragon boat, and whatnot. So these were all uncomfortable situations that I wanted to make the best out of. Then create or join a community. Because you have such a diversity of people around here as your classmates, try to join a community that's diverse as well. So create a community where you can have somebody from different nationalities, different languages, different backgrounds, and you can choose your teammates to be like that in different courses as well. Okay, time management. So one of the things that many Taiwanese face here is that you guys are usually working full-time, so time management skills really come in handy. I saw how some students, friends of mine, that they were able to manage it very well. Some got very stressed, and so there's a little bit of everything. Invest in your time into trying to work around those free times that you get to study, and yeah, this is a very important one. Be self-aware. Know what you know and know what you don't know. So ask for feedback. Ask other people, what do you think about my presentation? What do you think about this idea? Do you like what professor said? You know, ask for feedback. Spend more time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Get to understand yourself. To know your strengths, your weaknesses, so that you can be able to improve. And finally, team dynamics. This is when Professor Sherry said that, oh, we also party. Yes, we do. This is some of my group of friends. We did different activities together. We traveled together. We were all the time asking each other questions like, how is this back home? How do you say this back home? How do you do that? How do you say that in Spanish? How do you say that in Chinese? Why do you guys think that way? You know, those kind of conversations that if you don't get the time to be in a place secluded outside of the classroom, you will not gonna have the opportunity to ask them. So maybe after a couple of drinks, you feel comfortable enough to ask these kind of questions to your friends. So I would say, yes, team dynamics is very important. This is one of the things that professor from Strategic Management, Ed Schrum, he mentioned it a lot. Yes. Oh, also one of the team dynamics that we have in our program is the Dragon Ball. It's a really good, cool experience to meet other people. We eat together. We do different events together, and it's a really fun time. Now, I'll leave this for the Q&A section. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Francisco, for your sharing. Next up,